Hello everyone, my name is Kirsty the Worsty and welcome to my channel. So I decided to do this video today because I was seeing a couple hashtags trending on Twitter and Instagram today. One of them was hashtag she persisted, and I wasn't really sure what it was about, so I looked into it, and basically it's what the Senate Majority Leader had said to Elizabeth Warren when they were silencing her. I don't mean to get too political with it, it's just that's where it originated from, but from then it kind of took on a force of its own, and people were tweeting about all these feminist icons and all these women in history and how they made a difference. I decided it would be fun if I made my top 5 females in fiction, all of the badassery, all of the unapologetic shenanigans. I just wanted to talk about some awesome badass female characters, and I decided now would be a great time to do it. So yeah, let's start it up. So the first person I want to talk about is Mim from Mosquitoland, and that is Mary Iris Malone, for those who haven't read it. Basically, Mosquitoland is about a girl who takes off cross country. The reason that I picked Mim was because Mim is very independent, she's resourceful, she's super brave, she is flawed, which also makes her super interesting. She's blind in one eye, she has a tilted epiglottis, which makes her involuntarily puke, and she's just so weird but cool and interesting and just unapologetically herself. I love that about her, and that's why she made the list. The next person I want to talk about is Eleanor from Eleanor and Park. So Eleanor is an amazing influence because she is so different. The way she dresses, the way she acts, what she's interested in, she's breaking the mold in so many different ways. And the thing I love about Eleanor and Park is that this story really shows people that it's okay and that you can be loved if you're different. You are still worthy. You know, at the end of the book, Eleanor is still wearing ties in her hair and crazy bright colored sweaters, and just it doesn't matter. She can be bullied, she can be, confronted by her family and her friends. She's still herself, she's still Eleanor, and I love that about her. I think that makes her a great influence for people who are a little off the beaten path, Let your freak flag fly. Love it. You thought that I could go a video without talking about the Illuminae series, didn't you? I cannot. So Katie Grant is just so badass in so many ways. Unfortunately, a lot of them are very spoilery, so I'm gonna try to just keep it at a very baseline level. Basically, Illuminae is about two people, Katie and Ezra, who are breaking up, and the day that they break up, their planet is just taken over by this giant corporation. They're fleeing, they're trying to escape, and as they try to escape together, Ezra gets wounded, and they end up on 2 different ships when they fly away. Her journey is very interesting because she basically has to carve this path for herself and show that she's worthy, show that she has a place on the Hypatia, the ship that she's on. I love that Katie has a set of skills that she's proficient in that is not usually shown that women are good at. She is proficient in computer skills. She's very knowledgeable about technology, and Katie is definitely no damsel in distress. That's something that I just saw over and over from this character. Every chance that I thought, she was going to be wounded and someone was going to have to save her, she saves herself every time and saves hundreds of people. She is the gallant knight of the story. It's great. It's wonderful. And if you haven't read the Illuminae series, I highly recommend it to you. I had not heard of it until my friend Ashley recommended it to me, and I am so thankful because this story is just so full of badass female characters, by the way. There's female captains, there's just female, medics, and all these kind of things, and all these leadership roles, and it just shows so much gender, diversity, and I love it. All right, so the next lady I want to talk about is Artemis from Ready Player One. So, if you don't know what Ready Player One is about, basically it's about this competition that develops when the creator of this online virtual simulation called the Oasis, his name's James Holiday? Is it James?
James Halliday.
Yeah, James Halliday. I made my fiance read this as soon as I finished it, so that's how he knew. Basically, James Halliday put forward this competition after he died because he didn't have any heirs. He wanted the person to win all of his billions of dollars for creating the game to be someone who loved the game and loved all the things that he loved. So he basically set up a string of clues, and after he died, a group of people came forward. They were called Gunters or Egg Hunters because they were searching for this hidden Easter egg that James Holiday had created. So that's the jumping off point here. We follow Wade as he tries to find the Easter egg, but along Wade's journey, he finds Artemis, who is just super kick-ass. She's like the only female Gunter, egg hunter, around. She has this kick-ass blog. She's really famous in what she does. She's physically strong. And my favorite part about Artemis is that she does not let relationships get in the way of her goal. There's a point where her relationship with Wade is kind of heating up, and she takes a step back because she's like, my priority is finding this egg. So Artemis is a really kick-ass character who has her priorities straight, a good head on her shoulders, and I just found throughout this story, she was just very, unabashedly herself. She just would not stand for anyone putting her down or letting her win because she was a girl. She just carved her own way in this, and I thought that was amazing, and I highly recommend this to you. So the last badass lady I want to talk about is, I so geek over this girl. Lila Bard from A Darker Shade of Magic series is, she's my fave. I love her so much. She's so interesting and unique, and I've never read a character like her. Okay, I'm geeking out too much. Lila Bard is a pickpocketing pirate wannabe. The characters are put in place so they could be together, but I just love the fact that Lila can have non-romantic relationships with men. I think that's so important in literature. So yeah, I just think Lila's amazing, you guys, and if you haven't picked up A Darker Shade of Magic, you need to pick it up because she is just goals. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I thought it would be a very good time to put this up. And if I missed any of your favorite female characters, please put them down below. I would love to hear what your favorite badass female characters are up to. I put out videos every Monday. If you have not got enough of me, you can follow me on all of the social medias. I have Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads. I'm Kirsty the Worsty on all of them except for Twitter. I'm just Kirsty the Worst. Alright guys, have a wonderful rest of your week.